What's up, everybody? Everything Browns Nation. We are in the building. We are back. It's been a while, so work with me. I'm a little tired. The move has knocked me out, threw me across the building. But hey, let's get it going. Let me know where you're from, where you're at. If you're new, welcome to the family. We have to stick together. You know the drill. Check in. What are you watching on? What device? Android, iPhone, Motorola, a pager. Can you watch on a pager? I don't even know. But let's get it going. Check in. Where are you from? Where are you at? And what are you watching on? Summer Cold, J-Mir, Sneaky Murph, Martin, Courtney, Lamones, Mimopolis, Charles, Wallace. Never been here before. Let's go. Shout out to you, Charles. J-Mir, Wendell, Chaz, Peter, Jaden Strickland, Diamond, Cheryl Tucker Moore. Mimopolis says, I've missed these lives. What's up? How you doing? Hit that like button. Appreciate it. Azalea, Benson, the Browns. And I think I got J-Mir again. J-Mir's on the iPhone. Benson's in Dalton, Ohio. J-Mir is in Cleveland. Hit that like button. Share it. Subscribe. Donate if you would like. Everything helps. We are here. We are in new locations in Ohio, but we are still in Ohio. Let's get it going. Okay, this is my dog. I've watched my dog before. Okay, Charles, what up? Sneaky says 216, but we don't check in. Let's go. Peter says Sioux Falls, South Dakota. South Dakota in the building. How are you feeling about the Browns in free agency? That's the question we have today. I'm going to be honest with you. I've been doing a lot. I mean a whole lot. And the Browns have been doing a lot too. A lot. And a lot that I like, if I'm going to be honest with you. All right? I think the last time that we checked in, we were dreaming of dreams of J.J. Watt, Marshawn Lattimore, things that may happen and may not happen. But now we're talking about reality, okay? Reality has set in, and now we know who we have and who we don't have. You're just going to see a slideshow of everybody we have acquired in free agency. I mean, there's been a whole lot of people. Now, you know, not a lot of big names like J.J. Watt, but who needs them, right? Who needs them? We got some pretty good players that is going to bolster this defense. John Johnson III, safety from the Rams. I didn't see that coming. If you've seen that coming, then hey, congratulations. I didn't see it coming. Troy Hill from the Rams. I didn't see that coming, but why am I happy about those two signings in particular? Let me tell you, because if you were here, what did I always cry about last season? What was I whining and complaining about? Our defense and our secondary and number 23 to be exact. I cried, I complained, I whined all season long. And what did Andrew Berry do? He heard me cry. And he went and he fixed the situation. He went and got us help where we needed it the most. I love those two pickups. I love them. And especially for players who want to be here. Benson says Troy Hill. Last time you streamed, I was 9. Now I'm 10. Shout out to you, the Browns. Happy birthday, my guy. It's been a while. It's been a while. Happy birthday, man. Hopefully you're doing good. Wendell says real good. Jason says A- right now. Charles says great. Jay says I wasn't expecting John Johnson and Troy Hill coming to the Browns. Me either, brother. Me either. Jay says our defense will be top 10 now if everybody is healthy. Getting contacts. You getting contacts at 10, my guy? Hey, man. Do what you got to do. Sorry to hear that, Mimopolis. Sorry to hear that, man. prayers up to you. Hope everything is well. Sorry to hear that he died a week ago. Here comes Jaden. There's Jaden. There he is. Nobody cares about your team, Jaden. This is about us and our great free agent pickups. Here we go. But yes, I love the John Johnson. Hopefully everything's going good with you, Jaden. I love John Johnson and Troy Hill pickups. I love them. I love them to death. Tack McKinley from the Atlanta Falcons. I know it's no J.J. Watt. All right? But you never know. That could be a sneaky get to help Myles Garrett. All right? Is the game on today? I know. But hey, listen, he was already on our team. But bringing Hollywood, Rashard, red carpet, roll it out Higgins back, to me, that was one of the best things that could have happened. Because you want to keep players who want to be here. I don't know a Browns fan in the world, when they got that notification that Hollywood is coming back, was like, oh man, why? No, we were all happy. Because he wants to be here. Yeah, it's a one-year deal. Baby steps. Baby steps. Baker loves him. I love him. You love him. We all love him. And I'm glad that he is back. He didn't go anywhere. Because you know what happens in them situations. You let somebody that wants to be here, you let them go, and they shine somewhere else. I love that Hollywood is back. Y'all want to keep Baker? I love Baker. Hollywood has the best celebration. Taki the Brown says Taki Sione. Taki. Hollywood has the best celebration. Now I know some people, they may have, gassed a little bit when Cody Parkey came back. But let me shine something on that. Now I know towards the end of the year he missed some kicks, but he only missed 3 field goals last year. He was 19 of 22. Now I have to shed light on that. He only missed 3. He was perfect in the playoffs. That's not bad. That's not bad. If we're going to be honest, that's not bad at all. If you look in the scope of things. So let's not poo-poo on Cody Parkey right now. Let's give him another shot. We bring him back. Now, I will say this. He missed 4 extra points. That is not acceptable. I want you to make all your extra points. No excuses. That's all I'm going to say about Cody Parkey. Jaden, Juju is no go. Do we have to keep talking about this, Jaden? I need you to set your standards higher for GOATs, okay? Set your bar higher. Jojo Natson. What did I get Watson wrong? Y'all know how I do anyways. He's going to shine. You say Charles Wallace, you think he's going to shine? Okay. They did bring him back, kick returner / receiver. I hope he can do something. Jaden Strickland says, I would trade a first-round pick and a couple of players for Danielle Hunter from Minnesota. He's a stud. He's 26. First-round pick is never guaranteed, and he's worth a first-round pick. There is rumors that he is on the trading block. I don't know how specific or how true those rumors are. He is a monster in Minnesota. He is a beast. You put him and Myles Garrett together, that's another night. Take some Robitussin and throw yourself to sleep. That's throw yourself. Don't even walk to the bed. Throw yourself into the bed. That's night. I would love to get a guy like that, but like I said, I don't go off wishing anymore. Whatever happens, but I'm going off the players that we have. And for Andrew Berry. I'm telling you right now, a lot of people, when he came here, oh, come on, boo! He's proven himself. What did he do last year? Fixed our offensive line. That's what he did. He seen Baker was running for his life. Got to get that fixed. Now we seen our defense had issues. He's working on fixing that. I love the direction that we are going in. I love it. It's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Keep going, Minecraft. We can maybe get Patrick Peterson out of free agency. We upgraded defense a lot. Curtis Weaver highlights from college looks good enough to make the transition to be good in the NFL. No, we shouldn't, the Browns. Never. We would never do that. I will throw up. I would rather run over broken glass barefoot before I do that. Would never happen. Just hope our defense can stay healthy. We should hire Doug Peterson as AO Couch. What are you trying to say there, Martin? Pat Pete signed with the Vikings. Is that official? Is that official? Like I said, I've been doing a lot here, so I don't know. Right now, you guys are guiding me here. That's all I'm saying. For 1 year deal, offensive coach. Got you, Martin. Okay. I see what you're saying. Offensive coach. Got you. Hey, listen. What's going on here in the chat? Listen. Calm down in the chat. I ain't got time for it. All right? Y'all need to calm down. He signed a 1 year, 1 year contract with the Vikings. 10 mil deal. Okay. He said, don't snitch. Listen, y'all need to calm down. Listen, this chat, we chill, we have fun. I don't want to get involved. I don't want my mods removing you, so calm down, please. It's my first time back in like 3-4 weeks. Let's just have fun, chill out. I don't want to have to remove anybody, all right? Please, let's just have some fun. But overall, how are you guys feeling right now about the Browns free agency period? What grade would you give it? Right now, I would give it an A. My mod's out now. Listen, he's out. He was being quiet. He's saying chill. So just chill, y'all. Just chill out. I hate being that guy that just has to remove people. So just chill out, guys. I give it an A right now. I think Andrew Berry is doing great. He is showing that he is willing to do what it takes to make the team better. Brown says A. Anthony Walker will be a stud. Trade JoJo Natson. I don't think anybody will take JoJo Natson, to be honest with you. But hey, let's give him a shot. Preston says A. Keandre, what's up? How you doing? No need to apologize. You're not late. You're here on time when you get here. I just popped up. Ain't been here in a while. You know, I'm finally back, set up, ready to roll. Jaden Strickland says A-. We just need a starting DN opposite Miles, and then it'll be an A+. Lamone says definitely an A. Ben says I don't want nothing to do with Natson and Cuddy. Daddy Parkey is back. Bet's Impact says the process is not complete. We still lack DN and line backer. You don't like the Anthony Walker pickup from the Colts? Best Impact. Being late is better than not being here. That's facts. B so far, says Scott Simmons. Scott, what else would you like them to do? What can they do to make it an A for you, Scott? What can they do to get it to an A? In your opinion. I don't think 23. I don't think with the signing of John Johnson III and Troy Hill and Delpit coming back and hopefully Greedy coming back, I don't think number 23 is going to see the field much next year. That's just my opinion. My opinion. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I wasn't paying attention to the signings. I know for sure the Jets would take JoJo. I'm more focused on my Chargers. Real DN and speedy wide receiver. We got a speedy wide receiver. Some people just don't like him. He'll see what Natson's about. He sucks at returner, but a beast at receiver. That's why they re-signed him. Deep threat. Okay. Charles Wallace is all about JoJo Natson. Shout out to my bro. Welcome back. Nice setup. Appreciate you. Thank you for the $9.99 donation.
Dog check! Dog check! Dog check!
Thank you for the $9.99 donation. Appreciate you. We're back. We're ready to go. Took a while, but we are here. Martin, you don't like the John Johnson pickup? He's a pretty darn good safety. Best Impact says the Steelers suck. Okay, Jade, you said we needed to draft another speed receiver opposite of Odell because Odell is our only speedy receiver. We could trade Hunt for a higher pick. I don't know if I like trading Hunt. I am spoiled. I like our two-headed monster running backs. I don't know if I like that. We have not extended Baker yet. Not yet. To my knowledge. I haven't seen it. I have not seen that yet. To my knowledge. Not to my knowledge. Charles S. is back. Charles S. is back. No, we should try signing Kenny Holiday. You think Andrew Berry makes another move before the draft? Not sure. If I'm being honest with you, I'm not sure if he's going to make another move. I know that's a cop out of an answer, but I'm not sure if he does or not. Sorry for that cop out answer, but I'm really not sure. Anthony Walker, Gmail. What's my opinion? I like the Anthony Walker. He said Walker or Malik. I'm sorry. I like the Anthony Walker pickup. I think we were weak at linebacker. I know we re-signed Malcolm Smith. I really like the Anthony Walker pickup from the Colts. I think people are underrating that. I've seen some people say we need to pick another linebacker. I do like the Anthony Walker pickup. I forget what else did you ask me. Malik Jackson. Listen. You always can use another D tackle. You always can use depth, plug up, help run defense. So I like that as well. Anything on the defense, listen. Anything on defense, I like. That was our weak spot last year. That's where we were exposed. So I like anything pertaining to the defensive end of the ball. Getting another D tackle, help with depth. We lost Ojanobi, so that's going to help. Anthony Walker, I think, is going to help our line backing core. Also re-signing Malcolm Smith. I think that's going to bolster that as well. Like I said, I love everything that Andrew Barry is doing. Corey on the call video. We're going to be back up on that as well. If you haven't subscribed to that, subscribe. We now will be doing more than just the primetime games because I do now have cable. So I will be able to do more than just the regular ABC games. So that will be coming soon. Minecraft. Thank you for asking. You are my guy. If I missed that comment before, sorry about that. So they will be on deck. They will be more on the regular now because I now have cable. I will be able to do more than just the regular primetime game. So be on the lookout. Turn on the notifications if you are subscribed to that. My guy, appreciate you all who've been rocking with me. So we'll be doing more than just the primetime game. What's your dream player that you would want to come to the Browns? Currently playing right now? Dream player to come to the Browns. Maybe the best tight end room in the league. I think we might draft a tight end to replace. I don't know if I have a dream player that's currently in the NFL right now, to be honest with you. But the position, I would say a dominant defensive end beside Myles Garrett. I think we are keeping Richardson, Scott. Aaron Donald, that's a good one. He's at the end, but that's a good one. I would just want a dominant. I like that one, Jaden. Aaron Donald. I would want a dominant defensive end beside Myles Garrett. That's my answer. I know it's not a player because there's not really a player now that I like, just root for. But give me a dominant defensive end beside Myles Garrett because I think that would really put us over the top defensively. I really do. Gronk. Greedy might not get the start over Hill, but he will play more outside than Hill. I want to see Clowney on the Browns. Man, we had a chance to get Clowney. See here, I'm petty. All right, listen. He didn't want to play for us, so now I'm like this. I don't even know. I don't know if I want him on our team now. I don't even know anymore. That's petty, but I'm petty. We was offering you money last year, and you passed up on us. You didn't want to play for our team. So now I don't know if I want you on my team. You didn't want to be on our team last year. But, Corey, you're being petty. He can help us. I don't care. But you didn't want to play with us last year. But now you see we're a winning organization. That's right. I said it. A winning organization. That's right. We went to the playoffs. Going to the playoffs equals winning. Okay? So I don't know. I got to think about Jadeveon Clowney. Because you turned your back on us. So I don't know. Now, he's good. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he's not a good player. I'm just being petty. All right? That's what I do. I have issues. Sorry about that. We need to restructure Jarvis and OBJ's contract. Jadeveon Clowney says D right. Listen, I'm not saying he's not good. I just have issues. Charles says facts. We do not have the money. We need to draft a DN. Cleveland petty as a city, my dude. If you had any player in the NFL for the Browns, who would it be? I think I answered that. True. Only makes sense. Corey who? Huh? Agreed. I do not want Clowney to. That's right, Corey. We are a winning organization. He didn't like us when we were down. Can't be here when we were up. We the Browns are an exclusive club to the NFL right now. Clowney has not been good for years. He is injury prone too. Not to throw more shade. I'm not throwing shade. I'm just saying he gets injured a little bit. So I'm just saying, man. I'm not saying he's not good. I'm just being petty. That's all. I mean, I have issues. That's all. It's all good, though. It's all good. But, yeah. Browns keeping Odell. Listen, Easy Bros, I don't know how long you've been here. Shout out to you. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, turn on the notifications. I would greatly appreciate it, my guy. I don't know how long you've been here. I don't know if this is your first stream, second, third, fourth, or if you ever been through the watch parties or the pre-shows or any of that stuff, my guy. But I like Odell Beckham Jr., maybe to a fault, and I hope they do keep Odell Beckham Jr. Easy Bros. Now, listen, I see the other side of the argument, and I'm not saying it's wrong, okay? Obviously, Baker, he has shown that he can play better without Odell Beckham Jr., but I don't think that's an OBJ issue. I still think it's a Baker issue, and I love Baker Mayfield. I still think we can be a better team with Odell Beckham Jr., and I think we should keep him. I don't think subtracting Odell Beckham Jr. from this team and keeping the offense the same as it is makes it a better team. A lot of people will argue that. A lot of people will say get rid of him, trade him to Green Bay, give him to Tampa Bay, or whatever the case may be. I don't believe that. I like Odell Beckham Jr., and I think we could be a better team. I think Baker learned how to be a better quarterback, and just don't force throws to him. Read the field. If he's open, he's open. If he's not, he's not. To me, he still garners that attention. He opens up the field for Chubb and Hunt. The safeties can't come down because you still don't want to leave one-on-one with Odell Beckham Jr. That's how I see it. A lot of people see it. Baker plays better without him. Get rid of him for a box of Doritos and one straw from Wendy's. I don't know why, but that's me. Here we go. I missed some. Mopolis said, let's get rid of Odell. Still salty Kirko couldn't be here for this. Yeah, I wish he could have been here. Kirksey. There's rumors the Browns might pick up Melvin Ingram or maybe Carlos Dunlap as days go by. Njoku wanted out at one point. Andrew Berry doing his thing, added players and depth. You're right, D-Right. What's your take on the Browns fielding Delpit, Harrison, Johnson, Hill, Greedy, Ward on the same field altogether, playing, barring injuries? That's a Neil. That's a beastie potential beastie DB unit. Man, I would love to see us try to land Sue on a 1 year. I don't think that's going to happen. But that would be something to see. Odell's going to show out. He knows he was slipping last season. Odell's Dallas game was a star. Have to keep superstars. He did ball out that Dallas game. He showed what he can do, given the opportunity. I do too. We are better with Odell. He makes defenses play you different. Hopefully they draft a stud DN. This is my only hope. Best impact. Steve says the guy OBJ takes a fart and everyone freaks out. Run games, open up everything. If healthy, agreed. Can you do Cavs games on Corey on the call? Yes, sir, Minecraft. Yes, sir. Minecraft. Sorry, I can't read right now. Odell has not been good for years. He had some awesome plays. Baker had enough success without OBJ. When he comes back now, Baker will use him like he should. 1,000% agreed. I like Odell. I don't get the hate. Me neither. Hey, will Mac Wilson play inside linebacker or our new LB from the Colts? That's a good question. We'll have to see. Mac Wilson, to me, didn't step up last year as I think many of us hoped he would have. So he's going to have to prove that he deserves that starting linebacker position over Anthony Walker. I'm totally geeked about what we're doing on D. Imagine this offense with 3-4 more possessions a game. Do you think we have the best secondary next year? Maybe top 5? We have to prove it. I mean, we got the names. But you still got to go out in the field and prove it. Doesn't matter until you prove it, in my opinion. We all remember that Eagles team. Signed all these great free agents. Nnamdi Asomugha and Colin Jenkins and Vince Young and blah, blah, blah. And they all sucked. So you got to go out there and prove it. But we do have that potential. I'm not poo-pooing that, but you got to go out there and play. Best impact. Ocho Cinco was great, but it did not work out with Tom Brady. I think that's what it. So it happens. Odell takes situation, give nothing, and turn into something. I agree. We should keep him. He's a huge threat to the opposing team defense. Chubb should be the highest paid NFL player in the league. I don't. A running back will never be the highest paid player in the league. That's always going to be a quarterback, no matter how great the running back is. And you know I love Nick Chubb, but I gotta be real. You have to be great in the receiving game as a running back. You have to be a dual threat, and his receiving is average at best. And I love Nick Chubb. Mac might be in the outside looking in. Who's your favorite NBA player? LeBron. Greedy going to show out this year. Watch. Baker got familiar with the system and confident in his own playing ability. Put OBJ out there now, and it's game time. It's not rocket science. Go Browns. To me, the exciting thing is now versatile. The secondary should be Delpit, Harrison, and JJ3, all interchangeable pieces. Godzilla 922, we so stacked, bro. You got to earn your start at every near position. Mimopolis, unless it's King Henry. Big Baller, sorry I'm late. I was playing Madden. No problem, Big Baller. I got every comment almost. Man, that's hard to do, but I think I did it. I appreciate all you guys for commenting, making it in. No reason to apologize. If you are new, this is Everything Browns Nation. Been gone for a minute. Had to move, but I am back. I am set up. We are here. Listen, I appreciate all you guys. What up, Lil Weezy in the chat? It's been forever, like he said. I do appreciate you guys. I'm going to be streaming. I'm going to be streaming everything at this point. Corey on the call will be more than primetime games now. I have cable. I have access to get more things now. I will be doing Cavs games. Other NBA teams. When the NFL starts, we'll be doing NFL. Besides, obviously, Browns will be on this channel. Who is your favorite player on the Cavs? Sexton. I like Kevin Love too, but we all know about that. Greaves coming back from an injury, and Denzel, as good as he is good for missing 4 games this season. I'm drafting a top cornerback first round if possible. Our weakness was here. Our weakness was we were horrible versus the pass. That got fixed. You think our backers are now able to cover tight ends better? We'll have to see. That's one of our weaknesses. It's been a weakness for years going against the tight end. Weakness for years. As you can see, if you're watching the screen now, everybody that was signed or re-signed, I don't think I missed anybody, is scrolling across the screen. Extremely happy they re-signed Hollywood Higgins. Andrew Bailey really did a good job by adding more versatility to the Browns defense. Re-signing Smith was huge. Great cover, LB. Malcolm Smith, I agree, Mick. That was a huge re-signing. I think that went under-acknowledged as well. Re-signing Malcolm Smith, Super Bowl champion from the Seattle Seahawks. A+ because we are going to draft a few edges. Very bad, he said. I think our backers are we are bad against the tight end. Wait, man, we're so bad. When I play fantasy, I'm not gonna lie, man. I picked the tight ends going against the Browns. If you play daily, that's just how it goes. Best impact says Baker deserves to be paid. He proved to me he can play without number 1 receiver. You can always find a good running back in the draft, and every quarterback needs a good O-line. Also, the guy from the Colts is amazing. Yes, Anthony Walker. Do you think they'll bring back Vernon? It's going to depend, John, if I'm being honest with you. The way they're bolstering up this defense, if they can't find another defensive end, they may bring him back. But that contract's going to have to be. I don't know. I'm not a money guy. I'm not in all that. Y'all probably know more than me. But I don't know how much he's making. He could be ouchy as well. So we're going to have to see. I wouldn't mind bringing him back because he did play well last year when Myles Garrett went out with COVID, but I don't know how much he's making. If you can reconstructure it, pay him a little less because he could be ouchie too. But I wouldn't mind bringing him back. I think they will if they can restructure his contract. How do I think we'll fare out in the AFC North race? To me, to be honest with you, Big Ben is back, so that helps us a lot. I'm really glad he came back because when you're an older quarterback, unless you're TB12, you get worse the longer the season goes. It just happens. All right, Jaden, shout out to you, man. Have a good day. Hope everything's going well with you, man. Be safe. It just happens. Unless you're TB12, because they don't take care of themselves, you start to deteriorate. You know the word I'm trying to say. It happens. You've seen it happen with Big Ben. He started off on fire. He was the man. Yeah. Woo! It happens. Their defense is phenomenal. One of the best defenses in the league. It's scary at times. I'm glad he came back. So I think we're going to be fighting with Baltimore for the top of the division. Lamar Jackson, you can say what you want about him. He's a running back. That's fine. We have trouble beating Baltimore. I think that's going to be our test is Baltimore. I still think Cincinnati has a lot of work to do. A.J. Green's gone. They are now in rebuilding mode. Joe Burrow's coming off an injury. I think it's going to be us in Baltimore. I'm not saying Pittsburgh's not in it. I'm just saying, listen, unless they find a running game, you cannot pass 60 times a game with Big Ben at his age. He's going to he's getting older, and the further he goes into the season, the worse he gets, and I'm glad he came back. So I think it's going to be us in Baltimore. Mick says, I was not real sad to see Larry O go either. Great guy, but didn't play real great. D Wright says, Vernon will be out most of the season this year. I wouldn't pay him. Vernon will not be back on time. He's a free agent. He is not a Browns player. Which team is your favorite in the NBA? I don't have a team. My favorite player is LeBron. I've never had a team in the NBA. I think I've said this before, Minecraft. You may not have heard it. I've just had favorite players. My favorite of all time is Allen Iverson. Listen, that's all I'm going to say. Allen Iverson. My guy. And then it went to LeBron. And that's it. But I've never really had a team. I've just liked the player. But, yeah. And, of course, I rooted for the Cavs. I still want to see Cleveland win. Even though when LeBron left, I still wanted to see Cleveland win because, obviously, they're from Ohio. I'd like to see the Cavs win. But I've never had a team, if that makes sense. Big Ben problem is that the O-line is crumbling in front of him. I think the Ravens got a lot worse this offseason. Same with the Steelers. If you haven't covered this yet, would you take what? I'm sorry, I can't read right now. If you haven't covered this yet, would you take if they fall at 26 Owusu Collins? Haven't had much research on him, to be honest with you. I haven't been looking at a lot since I've been moving. This move has been treacherous on me. Just being honest with you, Wayman, you would have to tell me, is he worth taking at 26? I'm just being honest with you. I haven't been really researching anything as far as the draft goes. Is he a go at number 26? Is he worth it? You would have to let me know. I'm being honest with you. I have been moving for the most of this month. I had to hop on here and chop it up with you guys. My guy Wayman. Mick says, with all the we brought in beating the Ravens got way more probable. I think he meant DBs. I think he meant that. I think. Yeah, DBs. Okay. I don't have a team either. We adding more speed and versatility to our defense, so we should have better packages to contain Lamar. Lamar's just another. He's on another level when it comes to that. I mean, I agree with the statement there, but when the game breaks down, just hope to contain him. That's all you can do. I ain't even gonna try to say that name, Best Impact. I'm not even going to say it. defensive end from Georgia in the first round. I'm just going to go with that. I will butcher that name. I think you're trying to set me up, Best Impact, because you know I will butcher a name in a minute. Ojulari. I tried. I know I butchered it, but I tried, though. In my opinion, is LeBron the GOAT? Let me put it to you this way. After it's all said and done, most likely he will be, but nobody will give him the credit because it's all objective. It's all in the era that you live in. If you live through the 90s, you're going to say Jordan. If you live through now, you're going to say LeBron. You got people that's 13 and 14 that think Steph Curry is the GOAT. It just depends on the era you lived in and your opinion. There is no right answer when it comes to GOAT, but in my opinion, when it's all said and done, yes. But, you know, a lot of people, they hate that man for no reason. Owasu's take explains for itself. Okay, wait a minute. I'm going to go look at him, man. Owosu. And you know I butchered his name, my guy. Browns to the Super Bowl. We have D. We just need a pass rusher. Resigning Higgins was big time, though he doesn't have blazing speed, doesn't run Chris route, but somehow he gets open. Plus, he wants to play. Neil, oh, man, you're killing me. I love when people say that. I'm not saying you're wrong. It's hilarious, but I just love when people say, you know, he's not the fastest. He's not the greatest, but man, that boy is good. I love it. But you're right. You are right. And he has that connection with Baker. And I think that's the key with Hollywood Higgins, and I'm glad they brought him back. He has that connection with Baker, and I think that is his biggest attribute that people don't talk about. I know you guys do, and we do, because we're Browns fans. But that's why I've been hollering to the moon to play Hollywood Higgins when Freddie wouldn't do it. And when he's not in the game, what in the world is going on? I don't care what you see at practice. I don't care what you see on film, what you might see on film. Baker loves Hollywood, and Hollywood loves Baker. Get him in the game. I think that connection that they got is amazing. And I think that is his best attribute to this team out of all of it, is they have connection. But that's me. How do I feel about Kyrie? I think Kyrie he might be the most skilled point guard I have seen in my lifetime. Skilled. That doesn't mean the best. That doesn't mean any of that. Skilled. Handles. Finishing at the rim. Mid-range. 3-point. If he was more durable, sometimes I don't know what he'd be talking about sometimes. Sometimes his mind goes to other places. But that man is skilled. I can't take nothing away from him. Even when he talks about stuff that I'm like, what? Whatever. But I think he's the most skilled point guard I've seen in my lifetime. Doesn't mean the best. Doesn't mean he's better than this guy. But he can do it all. That's my opinion on Kyrie. Yes, Kobe is in the GOAT combo as well. Rest in peace to Kobe. Al Sharpton can butcher names. What up, Tim? How you doing? What up, Yusuf? How you doing? Owusu is, I learned to call him Joker so I don't butcher it. My favorite PG is Kyrie. Yes, Hollywood and Baker are meant to be. In my opinion, he's better than Curry. Kyrie's number 2. Curry's number 1. I just wish Kyrie wasn't crazy. You guys have a team nobody wants to play. You have a talent to go far this year. I'm a Bolt fan. Shout out to you, Michael. No, Kyrie's number 1. What is likely hood of this being David and being a Brown to 2021? What is likelihood of this being David? What up, Levi? How you doing, man? Glad to see you. We're back. We're ready to go. Thoughts on Tack McKinley? I think it's an underrated signing. He could be big for us. We'll have to see. I know everybody wanted J.J. Watt. We all wanted J.J. Watt. Tack McKinley's not J.J. Watt. But we will see what he can do. Nobody's talking about Tack McKinley, if I'm wrong or if I'm right. Right? We're talking about John Johnson. We're talking about Michael Smith, Troy Hill. Nobody's talking about Takk McKinley. But you never know. He may turn out to be one of the top 3 best pickups of this free agent class of 2021. We should call it that, the free agent class. Why don't we start doing that? But anyways, just got back from the store and saw you were live, and the off season is an A so far. Shout out to you, Levi. I did not want JJ Watt, but we'll have to see with Takk McKinley, my guy. I'm not going to say, when I watched them play in Atlanta, I didn't give 2 craps, all right? Because I've told you this, all right? I stopped watching Atlanta Falcon games when they handed TB12 a ring because they wouldn't run the ball. All right? I haven't watched one since, and I mean it. I haven't. They're dead to me. Dead. But anyways, but I'm sorry. It hurt. It still hurts. It still hurts. But we'll see what they can do. 28-3. How do you feel about LBJ getting injured? It hurts. It hurts. I hate to see anybody get injured, not just LBJ. I hate to see anybody get injured. But I don't like it because you like to see great players play. Takk McKinley was an absolute bargain. Look at it this way, like a trade for McKinley for Claiborne. We can't lose. That's a good way to look at it. They picked up a fifth-year option, not longer than that, though. Thanks, Ray. Your run game, passing game, and D are loaded. I feel next year draft, we might draft a pass rusher if we have picks. That is, Ray, he went to the Cardinals. Huh? What did I miss? Who are we talking about? JJ Watt? Yeah, he been gone. I must have missed something. I'm sorry. Blew a 25-point lead. I'm from Atlanta, but refuse to watch the Falcons. I'm sorry, man. I hope I didn't open up any wounds, my guy. I'm sorry. I'm you can see I'm still traumatized by that. And I'm not even an Atlanta fan. I'm just a TB12 hater. All right. He's great. Don't get me wrong. We've been through this. Y'all know how I am. I'm a hater, but I can admit that he is great. Greatest of all time. GOAT. I know all of that. All right. I know it. We both rising. We will draft best defensive end available. McKinley, too much injuries. But shout out to everybody in the building. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. If you're in here, hit that thumbs up. It helps. Greatly appreciated. If you just got here, subscribe, turn on your notifications, share to anybody that you know, friends, family that are Browns fans. It will be greatly appreciated. Thank you very much for tuning in. I've been gone for a while, but I'm back. Everything is set up. We are here. Appreciated. Brady hating is countrywide, my brothers. I like the new background. Thank you, Levi. Thank you. We are in new locations. We are here to stay for now. Corey on the call is going to be rolling. We're going to be doing Cavs games. Any game that I can find on the NBA, we're going to be doing. NFL, college, you name it. I might do some WWE. I don't know. We'll see. But we're going to be doing some stuff, all right? I have cable now, so who knows? Let's get it. Hit the like button. Thank you very much. That's right, Levi. Whoever was in that watch party who said I lived in my grandmama's basement, I ain't there no more. I love y'all, man. Y'all funny. That's right. A Pels game. Hey, man, if they're on, I can do that if they're on. I just didn't want to do anything streaming, man, because the streaming, you're so far behind, and there's really no point, if y'all understand. You're like 3 plays behind. At least I was. I didn't want JJ Watt only because of the money. There are options out there for way less. Can't wait for NFL season. I'm so bored. Miss football. Peace and thanks for your time and energy. Shout out to you, Charles. Thank you for coming through. Minecraft says your channel is goated. What's up, Corey? Dog check. What up, Jay? Here you go. You ask and you shall receive.
Dog check.
Shout out to you. Thank you, Minecraft, for the kind words. Watt was no longer a 3-down D end. The draft has some good edge guys. I can't wait for us to get defensive line depth during the draft. That's all we're missing. Yeah, I mean, I can agree with that. We just got to stay healthy. We just got to stay healthy. Health is the key. Health, run it bigly. Corey, run it bigly. Run it bigly. I'm not sure what that means, but run it bigly. I read it, though. But yes, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to Corey on the Call. I would greatly appreciate it. Do you think we need more wide receiver depth or with OBJ? I think, listen, I know you can't do this, and I joke about this all the time. I don't want to see any receivers draft. I don't even want to see an offensive player drafted in the draft. I know you can't do that. You got to draft receivers. I understand. But I think OBJ coming back is really all you need, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. A lot of the times it's wrong, but I'm going with it. All right. I think him coming back is good enough. DPJ, Cardell Hodge, Jarvis Landry, OBJ, Hooper, Njoku, as far as we speak. Kareem Hunt is another running back / receiver. To me, that's enough. Because we're a run-first team anyways. We are a run-first team anyways. And we lose our mind now in the chat when we have these watch parties when we go 5 wide. At least I do. So I don't think we need another receiver. But that's me. I think OBJ coming back healthy, knock on wood, is enough. We don't need 5 wide sets anyway. To me, 3 at the most. But we know 5 wides going to come because we got a tight end in the game anyways. We know 5 wides coming. But I think it's enough. How you doing, Wade? If Delbert and Greedy are really 100%, we're in great shape. Who is the biggest winner of free agency not named the Browns? I'd say the Patriots. Do you guys agree? Yes or no? From what I've seen, like I said, I haven't been paying attention like that. Been moving. But from what I've seen, I'd say the Patriots. You want to bring... I can't say the Buccaneers because they just signed everybody they had, and they won the Super Bowl. So I have to go with somebody who was not very good and upgraded. But I don't know. Lamar watching all the good receivers sign with different teams. That's facts, Levi. Facts. What's good, Wade? How you doing? We have pieces and parts now, but nothing in the blockbuster modality on defense. So I give moves so far a B-. Ooh, Konzo came in here and was like, no, B-. I want more. Okay. Needs to spread defense to help the run game. Malik Jackson signing was a really good signing. No one is talking about. What's up, everyone? What up, AAA, my guy? AAA in the building. I was on long enough for AAA to get here. Now, everything in the world is good. What up, AAA? Glad to see you. We should have got JJ Watt. I think the Giants. I still hope Newton can still play at a level that you can still win. What happened to free agency for the Browns? I don't fear the Patriots. They will be the 2019 Browns and have an underwhelming season. I don't fear the Bills. They are coaches like him in the NHL that have fallen off this year. Clyde shouting out AAA. Our guy, AAA. What up, fam? Anthony Walker was another outstanding signing. Linebacker from the Colts. I agree. I like that signing, Anthony Walker. Malik Jackson, I could be poo-pooing on him. I could be. You always can use DT help. DT, as you can see him on the screen now, he'll be popping up here in a minute. DT depth, DT help, shore up that run defense, and even the pass rush a little bit. But I really like Anthony Walker from the Colts. Linebacker help. We need it, in my opinion. Triple A says, good to be here. I'm loving what the Browns are doing. I'm just hanging out talking with y'all. I ain't been here for a while. I'm trying to read every comment that I can. I'm telling you, we will have a top 10 defense. I think the Pats are going to trade up in the draft, and I'm horrified. Do you think we'll utilize JoJo Natson more this season? He is so quick. I don't know, Easy Bros. Let me get back to that. I still want to see bookend for Miles, Lamar, Watts, Old, Jackson, Aaron, what is wrong with me? Triple A shouting out my bro. Miles, I meant, oh, look, a Ravens fan. Remember, we all get Billings back. Mick Dog, I agree 100% as long as we're healthy. As far as JoJo Natson goes, I don't know. Because we have a lot of weapons already. Maybe you do, a couple trick plays here and there to use his talent. Maybe you use him more on special teams, but we'll have to see. We will have to see. Or just bring him in and have him run routes. But I don't want 5 wide. That's all I'm saying. But we'll have to see. Love Browns. Elliott, we get it. Lamar Jackson's a good running back. The LA Rams had the best secondary in the NFL, and we just brought in 1/2 of it. Facts. We got a Charger fan in the building, but we'll see. And if you just got here, appreciate you guys. Everything Browns Nation. We are back live. Been gone for a minute. Hit that subscribe button. Share. Turn on those notifications. I don't have a prediction right now. I need to see Jaden. I see what you're doing, Jaden. I see what you're doing. I'm not going to let you hold me accountable for my record without seeing our full roster. I don't know what happens in preseason, okay? You're not going to get me yet, Jaden. All right? Jaden Strickland. Trying to put my feet to the fire already. But I will say this, Jaden. I don't know if you were here a couple lives ago. I did say this. I believe that you need to be better than you were the season before. So, we were 6-10. Then we went to the divisional round of the playoffs. So, you at least need to go to the AFC Championship game. To me. At least. I know, whoa, well, that's high expectations. You're just trying to get better, right? You're trying to be better than you were the year before. AFC Championship game. What does that record entail? I don't know. It could be 11-5. It could be 12-4. It could be 13-3. I don't care how you get there. AFC Championship game, you need to get better than you were the year before. So AFC Championship game, at the least, I'm a happy person. Tyler Moore is better than the Brios. I don't know who the Brios are. Or Tyler Moore is better than the Brios. Freak it, 16-0. All right, Charles. Browns need both backs locked up and loaded. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you too, William. Good to see you. Ravens lost a ton last season. You think we need a pass rush? Ask Ravens about that. I just want Baker to have 30 TDs and over 4,000 yards passing. That's doable. It's doable. As long as we stay within the scheme. Look at Stefanski's first year. Baker has never had the same system 2 years in a row. This is going to be good. That's facts. That's facts. It's first time with 2 years in a row. Ravens didn't pick up any receivers for Lamar. Oh, y'all be going in, man. Lamar stomach cramps Jackson, and Big Ben is older than my grandma. We could win the division. What's up, Mick? Brown versus Chargers AFC Championship game. Whoa, what happened? So the Chiefs just gonna fall off this year? I mean, listen, I'm all for the Browns. What about the Chiefs? Y'all just throwing out the Chiefs? 16-0, baby. Peace, Corey. I gotta go. All right, big baller. Thanks for stopping by, man. Shout out to you. 2,000 rushing yard bar, silent running back. So 4,000 yards passing. That's a lot. We're gonna own the division. Only loss will be against the Packers this season. Go Browns, baby. Browns versus Chargers are gonna be godly. Laugh out loud. No good receiver wants to play in Baltimore and be asked to block that. Oh, y'all some savages, man. Block 99% of the time. We just need to get rid of Odell. Sorry to say, because he's talented. Steve! Come on, man. You know how much I love Odell. Why would you say that? Browns versus Lions, Super Bowl. The Browns with a D is unstoppable. Why y'all say Chiefs are done? Because they lost in the Super Bowl? With both their tackles missing? I think we have to face the Pats this year. But why do y'all think the Chiefs are done? Well, I'm not saying y'all. Who said that? Michael. Michael, why do you think the Chiefs are done? Because they missed their tackles this year? I mean, in the Super Bowl? I mean, I know they lost, but I mean, I wouldn't say done. I mean, that's a little harsh. Done? I mean, done? Done? I think the Chiefs got better. Done? Oh, Levi. Whoa. Levi, what happened last time when you were talking about Mahomes, man? Hey, Mahomes is going to be like, bro. Come on, man. Chiefs ain't done with not making the Super Bowl. Richardson and Keenum, 20 mil, might have to go. We still need to address the linebacking core just a little more. Injuries will happen, and we need to be ready for that. We can slow down the running game versus our enemies now. Keep the offense the exact same, and we're owning in free agency. I also think Juju is a dummy for staying in the Steelers. Nobody wanted him. That's the fact. 55-0, baby. 55-0. If we can get Greg back in the building, teamed up with Stefanski, the Browns go to the Super Bowl. Enough said. Stop me when I'm lying. I don't want Greg Williams. Listen, man. I'm going to tell you why. Did you see the Jets at the end of the game last year? Did you watch that team give up two? Not a fan. But what about Pittsburgh? Imagine if they had a good QB. Browns are top 5 in NFL. Two. I forgot what I was saying. 2 deep passes. 2. 2. Oh man, I'm good with him, man. Hey, if OBJ is gone, so much the better. Too much ham. Miles will bring out the best in tack. That's a good point, Paul. That's a good point. Juju was scared of being the second best TikToker in Kansas City. Who's the first? I don't know. I don't follow him on TikTok like that. Who owns TikTok in Kansas City? Forget the Jets, LOL. Are you kidding me? I'm only saying he made us better. I know you diehard fans want to ignore and go along with follow everybody else and say what they say. Nah, I can't. Listen, man. Listen. You can't disrupt what we got going. You just can't. Stefanski is molding us. By the way, good to see you, Corey. Hope you're doing well. Thank you, Nene. How you doing, man? Hope everything's good with you. You can't disrupt what Stefanski has going on now. You can't do it. I'm not saying Greg Williams didn't do great while he was here. He did a good job. He did. But I don't want to disrupt what we're doing with Kevin Stefanski. Kevin Stefanski turned this entire organization around with the help of Andrew Berry. Now, I don't want to just bring in Greg Williams because our defense was ouchy last year. Let's see what we can do with these new players. That's all I'm saying. And I can't just dismiss giving up 2 Hail Marys. 2. I can't dismiss that. Hooper looks surprised every time he catches the ball. Well, come on. Tickety toe tap Hooper. Come on, Scott. My guy. He said he looked surprised. Come on, Scott. Tickety two tap. Yeah, is Tyreek Hill the TikTok in Kansas City? I don't know. Oh, Mahomes' brother? Is he? Listen, I ain't on TikTok like that, man. Go Mayfield. Greg Williams got to be trolling. Greg as a head coach, Stefanski as what? Steve, come on, man. You got to be trolling this, man. This man just took us to the divisional round of the playoffs with all these. We had a walkthrough in a parking lot of Waffle House. We had Wi-Fi Bradley at receiver, which he did a good job too. Come on, man. Really? Seems like AB addresses all needs of what we're doing in the draft. We have the best coaching staff in front office. Hooper still getting used to Baker's ball speed. He says, oh, absolutely right. See what the players bring to the table under Stefanski and the current coaching staff. Love the resigning of Higgins. Me too. Corey, you need a TikTok, expand your empire. I guess, man. Like, oh, Mahomes' brother. That's funny. Oh, man. Barry and Stefanski rock. Look at the love and excitement we have now and hope. Does anyone remember Jordan Leslie? I'd rather have him than Odell. Just saying. Oh, man. First Greg Williams and now Jordan Leslie. If it ain't broke, why fix it? I don't know, man. Listen, hey. You never know. But I wouldn't do it, but hey. That's just me. That's just me. But I do agree you do need depth at every position because you never know. Especially with COVID going around. You don't know who's going to miss, especially that Jets game where everybody was out on offense. So you do need depth at every position. If everyone in the world was a Browns fan, you would have 7.674 billion. Oh, man. That's not true. Because they would have to subscribe to the channel as well. Because we have a lot of Browns fans who are not subscribed to this channel. But I love your enthusiasm. Lowell Hawk. He said I would have 7.674 billion subscribers. Odell has no chemistry with Baker. It cost him the season because of that. I wonder what if the weed guy worked in NFL, the Josh Gordon, I think. AB touch all needs in free agency. So what we doing in the draft? Well, according to our chat, defensive end is what we need. I think that is the summary of what I have obtained here. Matt says he thinks we're going CB. Levi says Odell can have chemistry with Baker. They need to work on that. Leave the offense alone. We got 11 starters. We need linebackers and a defensive end opposite Miles. I agree with Jonathan. As far as the draft goes, I've said this 1,000 times, and I'll make it 1,001. I don't want to see one pick on the offensive end. Not one. I know that's not going to happen. I've never seen a draft where the team picks all one side of the ball. If somebody has, you can let me know. I don't want to see it. I want to see all defensive picks. All defensive picks. Every one of them. It's not going to happen. But I just want to see it. Jaden says, imagine if Odell and Baker had chemistry like Hollywood, Higgins, and wow. It'd be game over. Game over. No offense in the draft. Who's the Browns' best receiver since Josh Gordon? Landry. You talking production wise or paper? On paper. But to me, on production wise, is Jarvis Landry. To me. To me. I agree. Landry is awesome. At 26, there won't be any great edges. They hope to be playing ahead this year. Higgins and Baker are beasts together. Grade A-. So Gabrielle gives the free agents so far. He gives the Browns an A-. Let's see. Landry for sure. OBJ can't get chemistry with Baker because he won't show up to preseason. Well, I mean, there was no preseason last year, so it was kind of hard. Either way, we're going to be way better. Thank goodness for AB. 90 watching, 57 likes. Hit the button for the man. Appreciate that. Landry was definitely a part of the culture change. John Johnson is an A-. Tack is the C+. Troy Hill a B++. Come on, yes, boys. Just if Troy Hill's a B++, can the man get an A-? That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking. You're going to give the man 2 pluses? Give the man an A-. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Yep, absolutely need another burner at receiver. You can't just hope OBJ is the only one to take the top off the defense. You know what, Parrish? I can agree with that. Even though I want all defensive players, I can agree with that. You can't. All right, yeah, thank you, yes. A-. There we go. Yeah, listen, man. I'm glad that we can set on A-. But I can agree with that. You can't just hope OBJ is the only one that can take the top off the defense. I can agree with that. Yes. See? Okay. One offensive pick and the rest defense. I can agree with that. Did they, Levi? Panthers drafted all defense last year? See? Learn something every day. So it can happen. Let's go. Well, nope. I just agreed that with Parrish. So one deep threat and then all defense. Super Bowl. The Browns get an A+. They'll prove us wrong. Landry was never a culture changer. Stop it. Your QB and 95 set the coach. What? Parrish. We was on the same page, and then you had to go and throw a grenade like that. What? Landry wasn't a culture changer? What? He wasn't a culture changer? Come on, my guy. I think Miles needs help, and now they might address it in the draft. I think they will grab a late round wide receiver in the draft. We don't have enough money to pick all A++ guys. Jarvis definitely changed our culture, and Kevin Stefanski. It goes in this order of who changed the culture for the Browns. In my opinion, Jarvis Landry was first, Baker was second, Kevin Stefanski was third. In my opinion, that's who changed the culture of the Browns. To me, Jarvis came in here like a tornado. Listen, you got a bum knee, suck it up. What are you doing? You're not hurt. You're not hurt. Are you kidding me? Just think about it like this. If Landry left tomorrow, would the Browns not be? Listen, of course they'd be contenders now, but he set the precedent when they were terrible. He came in here when we were terrible. Terrible. What about my man Nick Chubb? You know I love Nick. Nick Chubb's my favorite player. My favorite player. But he didn't change the culture. He's too quiet. We should get at least one more wide receiver. I've agreed. We can get one more, and then the rest defense. I can agree Landry fits better than. I'm not living off the hard knock clip. I'm living off. He came here and he was here when nobody else wanted to be here. Nobody else wanted to be a Cleveland Brown when Jarvis Landry came here. Nobody did. Nobody said, man, listen, I'm glad to be with the Browns. Nah, he came here and he wanted to be. Now, that clip started the revolution, but he came here when nobody wanted to be with the Browns. Nobody. Not one person. When Jarvis came here, nobody wanted to be the Browns. Nobody. Being a Browns fan wasn't cool. When you said, hey, who's your favorite team? Browns. People laughed in your face. He came here with that. That's why he's a culture changer. Yeah, that clip went viral, but he was setting it in the locker room. He started that. Then it trickled down to the players. That's why he started the culture change. And then, of course, it trickled down to Baker. If your quarterback doesn't change the culture, then you're not going to do anything. This year, OBJ and Baker will be great. I wish everyone would relax. I hope you're right, Matt. I used to tell people I was a Browns fan. They would actually say, I'm sorry. Oh. Yep, I was always laughed at for being a Browns fan. We still need the Rams' whole defense at this point. Browns signed Aaron Donald. If they sign Aaron Donald, I'll pass out on camera. They ain't going to have him. Pickens had a better year than Landry last year when he was able to start. Free agency didn't come here because of Landry. Free agency didn't come here because of Landry. They came here because you have a legit QB and a stud defensive end. Nobody comes to a team because of receiver. That was not the question. It was about changing of the culture. That was the question. Yes, Myles Garrett and Baker Mayfield are better players than Jarvis Landry, but Jarvis Landry stepped into that locker room and said, yo, this is not it. We ain't doing this no more. We're not doing this. But I'm not going to sit here and go in circles. I'm not, because I'm not going to change your opinion. You're not going to change mine. I'm not going to sit here and go in circles like, you know what? You're right. Jarvis Landry, he did not change the culture. He's terrible. Man, yes. We're not talking about stat. Evidently, they knew he changed the culture because they're giving him $15 million for 840 yards. So obviously, they know he changed the culture. You're right, Mick. Dorsey does need to get credit too. The only thing he did wrong was Freddie Kitchens. And some people will say OBJ. But Freddie Kitchens was his downfall. But Dorsey does deserve credit too. You're right. I forget who said that. Mick, you're right. He does deserve credit too. Cannot poo-poo that. Dorsey does deserve credit too, because he brung in some credit. They never get it to him. They, if anything, are going to ask him to restructure his contract. We actually owe a lot of it to Sashi Brown, who played Moneyball and burned it down for 2 years. Which record will the Browns get this year, and which place in the playoffs will they stop at? I don't know when you got here, yes, but I didn't predict the record because I don't know the entire roster yet, and no preseason games have been played yet. But I always say this. Get better than last year. So, to me, at least get to the AFC Championship game. That's me. At least get to the AFC Championship game. What up, Photo? How you doing? That's me. Get to the AFC Championship game. and then we go from there. Hey, at least you got better. You went from 6-10 to the divisional round. That's a big jump. Get to the AFC Championship game. That's me. Let's win the AFC North. Jarvis Landry was the best trade the Browns made, and it's not even close. Hopefully we can get 12 wins this year. Andrew Berry gets an A for effort. Let's see how these guys gel. Hey, Corey, got to head out. I got schoolwork. All right, Leve, have a good one. T-Money says Super Bowl. Yeah, it did, and now B. Moore has Zeitler. Win a Super Bowl. That would be beautiful. But yeah, so can't move OBJ until May, if ever. His cap is huge. Hey, orange Rolls Royce ain't cheap. That's funny. Win. I say Anthony Walker is a B+. Anthony Walker is a B+. I can agree with that. Andrew Berry is also some type of GM. He rocks. And our rushing is going good. Corey, do you know if any players or coaches react to these comments? No, they don't. I can say that for a fact. They do not. Not one. But maybe one day, Paul, maybe one day somebody will stumble across these comments. A player will. Hopefully Nick Chubb, because listen, as much as I go off in love for Nick Chubb, that would be great. If the Browns lose 4 games this year, who would they lose to? Ravens will be one. Packers will be one. They play the Packers, right? Yeah, I think so. I think so. I think they play the Packers. It's something with the Ravens, man. I don't know what it is. We have got to get over that hump this year. Got to. I have to look at the rest of the schedule. But we have to beat the Packers. We need to show it to OBJ to show he's healthy, then trade him. Hey. It's at Green Bay too, I think. That makes it even worse. Berry's last year. Ravens, Packers, Tampa, and Steam we're not supposed to lose to. How many wins? Like I said, I'm not giving any predictions till the preseason, but we got to get to the AFC Championship game. We have to. Do you think the NFL is... We don't use that word here, Johnny. I'm not even answering that question, man. Come on, man. We're more mature than that here, man. Drafting Wells was a win. Ravens, bro, you be saying something's up with the Ravens, but for Chicago Bears, they're going dumb. Bro, you be saying something's up with the Ravens, but for Chicago Bears, they're doing dumb. I didn't say nothing was up with. I don't even know what the Ravens has done, but the Chicago Bears. Listen, I'm not a Chicago fan, but they may have done one of the worst moves in free agency. No disrespect to Andy Dalton, but if you're a Bears fan, I apologize. I'm sorry. I am sorry. The Browns can't kick the Bucks out of the playoffs unless they play in the Super Bowl. Ravens got Kevin Zeller but lost half their defense. Gotcha. Remember when we traded Trent Richardson to the Colts for it first? Crazy that turned out. Man, Trent Richardson hurt my soul. Trent Richardson hurt my soul. It hurt. It hurt. It hurt. I love Chunt. The combo is unstoppable. I love him too, Paul. I hope we can keep him for as long as we can. For as long as we can. Browns would have beaten the Bills in the AFC Championship game. We need Josh too. Oh shoot, don't want to see the Bucks in the Super Bowl and TB again. Chubb Hunt. The Browns are the only team in the AFC that got better. Well, Cincy maybe did too. I think the Patriots did too. Really hope we get Sue. Trent was a great running back for us. I'm gonna leave that there. Nah, you had no one to cover Diggs at all. Only Browns and Bengals have improved their rosters within the AFC North so far. Well, all right, guys, that's going to be it for me. I'm going to wrap this one up. I got my one down. Appreciate that one, too. So, Peyton Hillis, he had a good year. I appreciate everyone for coming out. Keep those notifications on. Share, like, subscribe. Appreciate you all for coming out. Corey on the call, subscribe to that. I will be live hopefully this week. I just don't know what game I'm going to be doing. So, but Corey on the call, subscribe to that. I'll see you there. I'll see you here. Turn on the notifications. Until next time. See you, Gmail. See you, Jaden. Appreciate you guys. I'll see you when I see you. I gave him an A, Scott. Thank you, Photo Project. Appreciate you guys. I'll see y'all later. Peace.